Yo, what's the word, y'all? It's Davion Seen It. I'm back with another video, and I wouldn't be here if I didn't see it. Now, if you're new, hit that like and subscribe button. And today, I am going to be giving y'all the video that y'all, well, what I think y'all been waiting for, like y'all give a damn. But I'm giving y'all the video y'all been waiting for, and today we're going to be talking about Atlanta Season 3. The first 3 episodes. Now, like I said, if you're new, hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get right into it. So, over the course of 4 years, we've been waiting on this series to drop. We've been getting teased. We've been getting, you gotta be faster than that. Now, it has finally came, and it was damn sure, it is damn sure worth the wait. Now, the first episode served as a standalone, and this episode gave me a lot of Jordan Peele vibes. I'm talking about, it was very, very like creepy, and it just felt just really just ominous. And come to find out throughout the halfway through the episode, I find out that it was based on the Hart family, the two lesbian couple that killed the 5 black children by driving off the cliff. But however, we got a better ending. Now, with this episode, based on what it's based on, I felt like, I actually didn't feel like, oh, where's Childish Gambino? Where? Oh, not Childish. I don't call him Childish. Donald Glover. Where's Darius and all them? But I was on the Twitter live tweets, and I seen all the tweets, and a lot of people were really in tune with the episode. I didn't really see too many complaints. And the little kid, excuse me, Laquarius, the kid who plays Laquarius, I definitely need to see him in some movies. I mean, that kid can really act. I mean, first he's a little class clown dancing up on the table in class because he finds out along with the class that they're going to be going to see Black Panther 2. Now, how does Black Panther 2 come out in the Atlanta universe and it doesn't come out in this universe? At least not yet. We ain't get no kind of trailer, nothing. But anyway, I like how it referred to a lot of real life events like the.
What's your problem?
Now get to class. And I better not get another call from this school.
I'll walk him back. Don't worry. I'm gonna get you out of there.
Slapped when the grandfather slapped the shit out of his kid 3 times in the middle of the hallways. And when the kid was wearing like the little he was wearing like a hat. It kind of looked like he was like an antebellum type. I don't know if I'm using the term right, but he just looked. I'm gonna post about. But I just seen certain elements that was pointing and referencing towards the Hart family case, and I thought it was really deep. Now, I know people who have been waiting for it for 4 years to air can probably have some type of disliking towards the episode because why are we waiting this long to see this? But I think it works and it really sets the tone. And Donald Glover is a genius because how do you set the tone with the standalone episode? You know what I'm saying? And then we already knew what time it was because when we opened up the episode at first, we're talking about Lake Lanier, and I'm like, yo, I'm playing in my living room, and I'm watching it, and I'm just hearing the conversation, and I'm like, black bodies underneath. Yo, they talking about Lake Lanier. Lanier. Now, if you don't know what Lake Lanier is, Lanier was at first a town full of black folks, and the white folks, just to summarize it, flooded it out and drowned and killed all of us.
You don't want to visit in Georgia. Number 1, Lake Lanier. Number 2, Lake Lanier. Number 3, Lake Lanier. In 1957, the United States government flooded 50,000 acres of land. This displaced 250 families, 15 businesses, and 20 cemeteries. The lake is literally full of dead bodies. If that don't scream haunted, I just don't know what does. Since the lake has been open to the public, 675 people have died. And everybody's body ain't even been found. Quit going over there. Don't go over there. Please, stop going to Lake Lanier. I ain't even from Georgia, and I know that.
Everyone is screaming at you to turn the machine off. But you can't hear them. You can't even hear yourself saying, we're cursed too. We're cursed too.
Now I've heard a lot of stories that it's cursed. A lot of our people is under there. Their souls. Their souls are under there, and you know whoever goes on Lake Lanier is like something bad happens, and that's what you see in the beginning of this episode, and then that's how we get to this episode. Now, episode 2, a little bit more lighthearted, but I noticed a tone that's present in the season, and you know from what I'm seeing, it's a lot about racism. It's a lot about certain events. It's a lot about microaggression. It tackles a lot in a real comedic, dry, humorous way. So episode 2 is we see Paperboy, Earn, and Darius. They doing their thing in Europe. They touring, getting money. Paperboy looking fly as ever, and Darius is weird as ever. And I like the change in his appearance, how he dyed his hair, and even the fingernails black. And I'm not even into manicures, like colored manicures. But anyway, we see your girl Van, and you know it seemed like Van is aimless, as she said at one point in the episode. It seems like she's trying to find herself, and you know she's just trying to live her best life. Now we have Earn right here. You know they're living it up, you know, doing their thing, making business moves. Earn is being more of a manager. I mean, of course, he's still broke, but he's trying to make things work. I mean, they're around a lot of money. They're around a lot of opportunities. And you have Paperboy, who's getting bigger and bigger. So at some point in this episode, we come to find out that this episode is about blackface. Now, when Paperboy and Earn start having concerns about what is going on, like, what's up with this? You have the European white dude talking about, oh, he fell down the
Chimney, helping St. Nicholas.
Oh. Okay, well, it feels like saying a slave, but I respect the rebrand.
Yeah.
You fell down the chimney, you said?
Yeah.
down the chimney. Oh, no, there's something for the kids. And then Paperboy was like, so he fell down the chimney. So blackface is the concept in this episode. Now, if you're not hip to what blackface is when white folks color their face black and emulate us and try to it's usually poking fun at us in a way, and it's highly offensive. So as Paperboy gets ready to perform, he sees the whole crowd is filled with blackface, and he can't rock with that at all. He's leaving. But I want to talk about Van and Darius' relationship. Now I know that they're close friends on the strength of Earn, but I did see a little bit of chemistry between them, being that they was going out to places alone, trying on clothes alone, and it just seems like something could possibly be brewing up. I don't know. I hope it's not like that. I hope Darius wouldn't break the bro code, but you never know. So now you have you have Darius, he's indulging in the fame, getting with all the ladies, and then one of the white chicks, she starts talking about
a nigga bitch.
Niemand zegt dat? Why should even repeat it?
What, nigga?
Achterlijk kut.
nigga, I'm like, yo. And then, the European black shorty slapped the shit out of white shorty. They had a brawl, and then it was just really funny to see. Now, where Earn and the promoter, I thought this was funny, and then this is another underlying message. When Earn pulls out from the concert because of blackface, the promoter chases him. Now, as the promoter goes downstairs, he sees a bunch of kids wearing blackface with nappy hair. Now, he picks the first kid that resembles Earn and resembles all his features and starts beating the shit out of him. Now, that just goes to show you that of how they look at us, that, oh, yeah, they are the same. And it's not really a myth because it's happened to me plenty of times at my job. Oh, I thought you was the other kid. First of all, I'm 5'7" and he's 6'1". How you think? Come on. Now we get to this episode 3. And the opening of the episode was incredible to me because it reminded me of the Beatles album cover. But the way they was just walking and then the way they nailed the European accents was just incredible. Now they go off to this party, and it's a bit of a creepy party in a way. They go into this building and it looks like a trap house from the outside. And then you go inside, it looks like something in like the interior looks like real dated, and then they go upstairs and then they open the door and they see like this whole modern setting, and I thought it was pretty cool. Now you can hear the European drill influence in the beginning of the episode with the title card that says Atlanta, and what I thought was genius too, with that title card above that title card, you see a white woman poking her head out the window, opening the curtains. Hold on, where my phone at? Hold up. She was like, this is upside down. And I thought that was dope for a title card. So now we go to this party, and Paperboy, I seen a subliminal or a metaphor, at least to me, how I seen it. And when he was gambling, I felt like when the white man was like playing and gambling, wouldn't give him his money, and they was telling him this creepy story, but I'm gonna get into that too. When he was gambling, I felt like he was gambling like his soul away, not soul, but his soul away, and not soul. I don't want to say soul, but I felt like his dignity in a way, and the fact that he didn't get paid after he won fair and square, that just showed, I just resembled something like on some secret society Freemason. I mean, if you watch Illuminati videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's connected to something. Now, when they was telling the story about the wet ashy man, I'm not really sure what that was about. But however, when Ern was walking throughout the house and seeing the picture, it was an old picture of white men, of course. And there was a black person in the background who appeared to look like a slave. So I'm not really sure if that's who they were referring to. However, I know there's a lot of subliminals and a lot of underlying messages within this season. Now, the kid, I forgot his name. The little skateboarder kid that keeps rolling around that little two-wheelie thing or whatever. Let me get comfortable. He's talking about, he's not even paying attention to his business. Now, people are in this day and age, we're in the scamming era. And, Paperboy, he was just dropping some jewels. He's like, man, white kids scamming. Well, I feel like black kids should scam. And, it's not legal, but I don't have anything against it. Now, you have Van, and she's been acting really funny lately. I mean, it's just like, I want to know what's up with her. I mean, I know she's living her best life. And, she I don't know. It's just like something about her that's just kind of, I don't want to say off, but different. But you see her and Ern's relationship is it's a little questionable. It's a bit weird. Now you have Darius. Darius is like, it's supposed to be a comedy show, but I feel like Darius is the comic relief within this comic show. Comedy. Now, he was talking to this white woman, and automatically off rip, she started talking about how she's married and all this, and, oh, I'm married, I have what. And you see the microaggression because I'm a black dude coming to you, and you already like, what's good with you? Like, so you have all the white folks start attacking her at the end, and I thought that was funny. Now I read somewhere where a comment where they said Darius is what's the word? Passive aggressive, and now that I think about it, I seen some passive aggressive vibes from it. But it was funny. It was executed perfectly. Now, Paperboy, Paperboy is a hood nigga. He from Atlanta. So, he already heard what he said. Like, yo, we was in Atlanta and they playing with my money like that. You already know it would have been on site. So, they go upstairs. The white men go upstairs. And like I said, it's all connected to like this secret society stuff. I had a feeling they was having an orgy. I wouldn't be surprised if Paperboy went up there and then it seemed like, oh, look like what y'all doing up in there. But they didn't show that. I'm kind of glad. So Paperboy climbs on his window he climbs up he climbs on the window ledge and sees dude. Now, dude is pretending to sleep. He act like he can't hear Paperboy, but Paperboy ain't stupid. And shout out to them for having Nando's. I need to try Nando's. Are they really good or is it overhyped? I'm gonna have to try them. The fact that you have a Nando's right beneath your crib, I think that's dope. And I heard some really good things. But anyway, yeah, Paperboy wasn't having it. And then he started cutting down that tree like I thought that shit was funny. But my overall thoughts of this season so far, I feel like this season is really going to take us on a roller coaster ride. We got 7 episodes left. No, 7 episodes left. And so this just makes me anticipate season 4, and season 3 is not even done yet. And you know, I'm like, at this point, I'm not going to even read any descriptions of the next episodes coming up because I want to be surprised, because I know how Atlanta gets. I know how they do. And I feel like with each season, the tone gets a bit more serious, still with the comic vibe to it. But you know what I'm getting at. But anyway, though, that's my review and brief recap of Atlanta season 3. I think it's incredible so far. I'm very intrigued. This is the most engaging Atlanta season yet. You know what I'm saying? And I think that break, that it was worth it. The hiatus was definitely worth it. And you know, we see Darius, Lakeith Stanfield, he's dominated in the movie game. You see Brian Tyree Henry, he's getting roles. Zazie Beetz, she's getting roles. She was in The Harder They Fall, Deadpool. You got Donald Glover. It's just like this Atlanta thing just blew him up. So I understand why people were upset, but you also have to understand, like, you gotta, like, as an actor, you gotta get people used to seeing you in other roles while you still have a hit TV series. But anyway, man, those are my thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I will be dropping my recap video for Snowfall either tonight or tomorrow. It's a lot I gotta rewatch and take notes, and I'll be back with that. But to hold y'all off, I will drop a video relating to Snowfall, or a couple. Y'all just, stay tuned. But anyways, I'm up out of here, man. Y'all be easy.